What's up, fam? How you guys been doing? Today I would like to talk about East Coast versus West Coast, the pro and cons on both sides, on both ends. And the reason why I'm making this video, lately I'm thinking more and more about the times in California, especially in San Francisco and Los Angeles. Raha and myself were living 6 years in California. This is our 4th year now here in New York, and I'm thinking more and more about actually moving back to California. New York is such a great city, and I'm very appreciative of every moment that I'm spending the time here in Manhattan. It's always amazing feeling when you walk around the city and you see the Empire State Building looking at you, the Chrysler Building looking at you. You are walking around at the Rockefeller Center and seeing that beautiful Christmas tree. In the winter times, you're walking around Bryant Park, you're walking around Highline Park. There are so many beautiful parks here in New York, and I just love being here. But I miss more and more the sun, especially during the winter times. I feel like more and more it's time to go back to Los Angeles or San Francisco. Just to let you guys know, 3 years we were living actually in San Francisco studying to get our master degree. Raha was doing her fashion merchandising and I was doing my master degree in architecture. So we were staying 3 years in San Francisco, and I cannot say how beautiful, how incredible the city of San Francisco is. We have such a great moments there. We have so beautiful memories in San Francisco that I really always fell back into those moments where I feel like we had just such an incredible time as students with Raha and myself. We were living in one of the best neighborhoods in San Francisco. We were living in the neighborhood of Soma, and then next to the AT&T Park, and we were living at the Hayes and Ashbury, like close to the Golden Gate Park, a Panhandle Park. People that are living in San Francisco will actually know that very well. And yeah, in Los Angeles we were so fortunate enough to live in Santa Monica, and later on I actually wanted to get this America lifestyle with like having towers around you and not just 2 to 5 story buildings around you like how Santa Monica is. So I felt like let's move into downtown LA, and it was a growing scenery there. We were living in one of the best towers in Los Angeles at that time. We were looking actually straight into the Staples Center from the 24th floor, what was just enormous and beautiful. Always great memories walking around Santa Monica and just watching the sunset going down. Everything was just more calm and so nice. And one of the biggest reasons why we left West Coast and came to East Coast was just because our business is in Germany. We have a construction site and an architecture company now in Germany, and it is definitely always better to just be closer to that business, even though I have my father on my side and business partner that I'm trusting a lot. Being in New York was actually always something in our goals, dreams list that we had to like mark that we did it. And so yeah, we had that idea, that dream one day to come to New York, and we made that dream come true. We left everything in Los Angeles and came to came to New York, and yeah, from that point on everything actually changed in in my career. I won a design competition in Germany, and that switched everything. I became more and more successful in architecture in Germany side, more and more work in North Germany and South Germany, and you will definitely see more and more videos in the upcoming vlogs, videos. Yeah, you will see definitely more videos in upcoming months when I fly back to Germany for a couple weeks or couple months. Especially this year was going to be very busy already. Yeah, we're doing fantastic job already in Germany with incredible projects. That's why it was very important to be in New York, and as well to have not to regret in life later on when we say, oh man, we had always the chance to move to New York and we never did it. I mean, don't get me wrong, living here is just incredible, but more and more thinking about the future steps in our life where we feel like, okay, maybe sometimes in the near future we might want to buy a house or like slow down a little bit and having actually kids in our future. So you're thinking more and more, okay, what should we do? We're not 20 years anymore, we're moving towards the 30-35 years of a range. So you're thinking more and more, okay, what should we do in the next upcoming years? From the business point of view, it definitely makes sense to move actually to Germany and push all your projects there, but I feel more and more maybe that's the best time to actually move back to Los Angeles and continue the business from overseas. flying back to Germany, staying there for a couple months, 3 months, whatever, and then flying back when the project actually slowed down a little bit and enjoy the times in Los Angeles, because Los Angeles, I feel like, is right now a perfect melting point of San Francisco. Being in San Francisco, not too being expensive like San Francisco, and you have always a fantastic weather condition throughout the year. You can always fly very easy to New York, enjoy the times here, especially in the 4 seasons with the winter times, the summer times, spring and fall is always beautiful to walk around in New York. New York has this one thing that's really bothers me a lot, and that's that overpriced thing about rent and buying a house. For a 2-bedroom apartment in Manhattan, you're looking at 1.7 million. You have to really spend like 1.5 million at least to have something decent, to have a space to actually build a future as a family. And if we say that's not a problem, the problem starts that what really bothers me a lot, that you have to pay the taxes and the HOA fee, what is usually like at least $2,000, sometimes up to $4,000 in specific neighborhoods, what really bothers me a lot. And I don't want to put myself or our family in that kind of slavery system where we have to pay every month that amount, no matter what, if we actually staying in New York that moment of a time and going actually back to Germany and hanging out a little bit more there. So you always have that $2,000, $3,000, $4,000 payment, no matter what, that cold fee that you have to pay, and that bothers me the most. The beauty about Los Angeles is that the prices are actually not that high. They are high, but they're not as close high as like New York or San Francisco is right now. San Francisco is right now a tipping point. It is super expensive. I actually don't know how people can live into those circumstances. It just comes for me like it's just like silly to pay like for a 500 square foot space like $4,000-$5,000. I think it's just like idiotic. San Francisco is of course something that I always loved, and I feel the soul lost in there since like the money came into this business, into the San Francisco area. So I'm not looking too much into San Francisco at all anymore. I'm very happy about the memories that we had in San Francisco and the beautiful time. So we can always go there if you want to hang out for a couple of weeks and fly back to Los Angeles when the time comes. Yeah, I just wanted to make that video about talking about something that I just felt like talking about it because I was working and I felt like, oh, let me just talk about this matter to you guys also, to make this a very rough video. It doesn't have to be always like this well edited and like music playing and everything else, just like this one by one, face to face, right now what I'm feeling as of right now to you guys, just to let you guys know that I'm having this process in my mind. When I was a kid, we never had any choices in life, we were always happy when we had something. Now with all the hard work and all the studies that we did, now we became to a position in our life, in our career, that we can basically have more options and we can choose. So it is something that we never had, and now we have it, and I'm very, very thankful for that we're fortunate enough to have those decisions that we can make wherever we would like to live. It would be okay. But now we're facing that problem to really figure out what should we do with the next move. Like Germany is something nice because you don't have to pay for any kindergartens, for any school system. Universities are for free, so it is of 100% a beautiful lifestyle that you can get there. But I don't know if Raha will actually love Germany as much as she likes America. America is this beautiful country where you can just do whatever you would like to do, and it is fine. No one will judge you about that, especially in New York, San Francisco, Los Angeles, Chicago, all these beautiful international cities. Everyone is just chill and doing their best, and everyone is doing this creative thing, working for Google, Facebook, Twitter, doing design work, freelance work, and everyone is just free and hustling mood, that I don't have at all in Germany. In Germany, everything is more like tighten up. You have to wear a suit when you go to a meeting, for a client meeting. That I'm 100% not that type of person. I will go to a client meeting like this because it's my company. It's my decisions. If the client wants to work with me, he has to work with this. And on the end, it's all in here. And most of the 99% of all the projects that we're pushing out right now, all the clients love it, so that's not a problem, I think. So I'm trying to push something in a direction where Germans are a little bit more conservative, I would say, but I don't know. East Coast versus West Coast was actually this video title about what is good and bad, and you can tell I'm very confused. What should we do? I'm actually looking for you guys' comment now. If you had the chance to live in Los Angeles or in Germany or stay actually in New York, what would you do? Let me know in the comments below, and yeah, I wish you guys all the best, and I will see you guys in the next one. Be positive, stay positive, and karma will always handle the rest. Love you guys, and I talked a lot, but I love you. Till next time, peace guys.